And one.
This thing is picking up everything.
Yeah, it is, right? You have to take the gain down a little bit.
My gain's not even high. Look at that.
But mine is. There it goes. All right. Welcome everybody to Chalk Talk. I'm Chaz. This is Ben. We are the host, and we do not have a special guest today. Maybe the snake over there.
Never.
So what's going on, Ben? How was your week? Last time I talked to you, my Bears won, and your Steelers lost.
Yes.
I gotta bake in that glory because I'm probably never gonna have it again.
Not much. Not all.
Well, unless Big Ben dies, then
Whoa. Let's see.
what?
Let's see.
He's freaking the Terminator. He died. The comes come back every time. Every time.
He's getting up there.
Yeah. NFL season was really entertaining this year. That duo because
Seasons ever.
yeah, look, Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes. Then you have Patrick Mahomes. What's the name from the Seahawks? Russell Wilson. Jesus.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Oh my God!
That game was insane.
Incredible throws everywhere. It really is amazing how the NFL is just growing and getting more entertaining. It's a quarterback league, Nia.
That's for sure.
It's not a running back league anymore.
No. I don't think it's ever good. I mean, I don't know, because I feel like...
Early 2000s was running back. Running backs ran everything.
But, I feel like even though the running back is not as important, I feel like they are, getting back to... They're becoming a little more relevant because, you see, 5 years ago, no running backs were taken in the first round of the draft and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like now with, Zeke Elliott, Todd Gurley... who else went in the first round recently? Melvin Gordon. And
yeah.
They're paying off, so.
Kind of. Melvin Gordon's always injured.
He's good. When he's in, though, he's
amazing. Yeah, he is money. But they do have some good backups.
Year this year, too. He was having a really good year.
Oh, yeah.
So he got hurt.
It's so sad. He was apologizing to his fantasy fans.
And he's crazy because, it's never like a crazy injury. It's always little things.
Yeah.
Keep him out for a couple of weeks. But that's the NFL.
I mean, running backs, I think lifespans, 3 to 4 years? Average?
3.5 years. Yeah.
That's so crazy. I mean, they take the most beating out of everybody if you think about it.
They get hit every time they get the ball.
It's crazy, I mean, putting your body through that is insane. And, with the whole thing now with Kareem Hunt, you wonder why these guys have ankle problems.
Yeah.
Constant blows to the head definitely fucks you up. I mean,
that's not helpful.
I got into a car accident, and I was irritable and angry all the time, and I had a mild concussion. Yeah. Imagine getting into a car accident every Sunday.
Every Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Woo. I mean, speaking of running backs, who do you think the best running back it was this year?
That's tough. That's a loaded question because, so many guys. There's Todd Gurley had a great year, but he got hurt.
Well, let's break it down. Let's see. Best passing running back is
receiving running back.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. Yes, sure. I wasn't even thinking about him. As far as receiving running back, yeah, him and Tariq Cohen. I don't know too many prolific.
James White. He was good for a little bit.
Yeah, he's there. But he's
what about
those guys' level?
What about power running backs? You think Connor's up there?
Connor had a really good year.
Full year, right?
He unfortunately got hurt. Gurley had a really good year. He's
hurt.
He's nicked up. He'll be back for the playoffs.
Kareem
Connor,
Hunt.
we're not sure. We're not even sure if the Steelers are going to make the playoffs.
Kareem Hunt was supposed to have a good year.
Kareem Hunt. There's another good receiving running back. He's awesome.
Zeke is reincarnation of, what's his name, Emmitt Smith?
Yeah, Zeke is awesome.
Zeke's really good. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, Melvin Gordon's another one.
Melvin Gordon, yeah. Who's the best complete back? For me, I think it's Christian McCaffrey. I think he's got the best upside.
I don't like his. I don't think
he's so much running and he's just always trying to get extra stuff.
I'd still take Todd Gurley over him.
Really?
He can receive out of the backfield. and you can literally just hand the ball to him 30 times if you need to.
Do you think Todd Gurley is going to last longer than Christian McCaffrey, though? Because it seems like he's always getting hurt. It's like a constant thing.
But you look at Christian McCaffrey's usage rate. He gets the ball like 70% of the time, it feels like, in that Panthers offense.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like Wes Welker on the Patriots. Like, he's getting the ball every other play, and he paid the price for that. He's getting used almost every other play. And he came in, he blew up, and then a couple of years later, he couldn't stay on the field because he was getting concussion every other week.
Yeah.
But so I mean, it all depends. It all depends on the punishment you take. So I mean, running backs.
So that's why I guess players like Le'Veon Bell is unique because they last longer than a lot of people. Yeah. Like LaShawn McCoy is still in the league.
Well, Le'Veon Bell's another one that's always got injuries too.
But he's still kind of healthy, right? I mean,
yeah, he's healthy.
For a running back.
He plays enough of the year, but it always feels like you get down to the playoffs and he's hurt or something.
I think like they should break down the NFL standards. Like, okay, other players, and then there's running backs. Like running backs injuries are different from other players.
All the best running backs are. I feel like they're just good running backs that stayed healthy. It was like, we didn't even say Alvin Kamara.
Oh my God! You know what? He reminds me.
He might be the best all around.
All around, yeah, Alvin
and rushing.
Because I consider him more of a wide receiver, man. He's a beast. He's ridiculous.
He can do everything.
Did you see him? Like he was getting tackled, so he turned himself around, so his back is falling. So the guy thought he got him, and he just spun out of it and got into the end zone. Like,
so good. I
don't know why let's speak of that Saints game. I don't know why they didn't feed him the whole game. He was murdering them.
He should be getting. I don't know what's up with the Saints. Is like they split him and Ingram evenly.
Should it?
I guess some weeks you want to give Kamara a break, but for the most part, he should be getting that ball. Because when he gets the ball, he just does crazy things.
Ever since they got Ingram back, their production has went down. If you noticed it, because they're trying to do too much.
Split them up even.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's really weird. When they had Alvin just running the whole time, wins. Carson, I'm about to say, wow. Drew Brees was just throwing and having fun, and it just seems like for some reason Mark Ingram slows down the game. He got that one touchdown in the beginning, and then
that's the kind of running back he is. Between the tackles, right off tackle, get 4 yards, and
get a fumble.
Yeah. This is both the guys in Seattle having a pretty good year.
Chris Carson, and Mike Davis. And Mike Davis.
That's had a good game last week.
All their running backs are really good. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
They like found their identity again. It's like they remembered how to play the way they've been.
You think Pete Carroll
making them to the playoffs every year?
You think Pete Carroll's going to actually run into the end zone this year?
Freaking better.
Oh my God, Marshawn Lynch.
That's a scary team going into the playoffs.
Oh my God.
The two teams, maybe three teams. I go 2 teams. One in the NFC is the Seahawks. I'd be terrified to play. And in the AFC, the Colts. The way Andrew Luck is on fire these last few weeks.
Your wife is a big Seattle fan.
But she is.
She's going to be super happy this playoffs.
I mean, it was funny. It was like, I remember the beginning of the season, I was telling her, I was like, be ready because you guys are not even
all rookies
sniffing the playoffs this year.
Look at that, man.
They found a way.
Pete Carroll's a great coach.
He's great. Russell Wilson is a great quarterback. He's crazy, man. Because he's like sometimes you watch him and you're like, man, he does some weird stuff sometimes, and then he goes and has like a game like last week against the Chiefs. Was like he's just hitting crazy passes.
Yo,
like how do you do?
He did the same pass that Patrick Mahomes did, like from the body. I was just like,
when he hit that one, he dropped it, right in front of the sideline.
Oh my God,
that's just like.
People forget how good he is. I think people forgot.
It's true. I mean, he's on the West Coast, and he's not even like in California West Coast. He's all the way up in Seattle. Nobody ever talks about Seattle.
Seattle's an awesome place. I want to go, man. I got to go to that game. That stadium is rocking apparently all the time. Ben is checking his messages because
yeah, Seattle. I definitely want to go to. I got a cousin that lives out there, so I want to go. The
food is amazing, right?
Visit him, but one day I've got to go freaking visit.
I'm going with you. I don't care.
And,
I'm taking a ride with you.
Because Kate wants to go see it.
Okay.
I want to go see it.
I guess that means Chaz's not going.
Chaz, you can't come, damn it.
No, the fish out there is really good.
There's a couple stadiums I want to go to. I definitely want to go to New Orleans for a game.
Definitely. I've been to New Orleans, but I didn't get to go to the games. Yeah. But the stadium looks nice.
It's crazy. I want to go to a game there. I want to go to Lambeau one day.
Cowboy Stadium too.
Cowboy Stadium.
I definitely want to go there.
One. I think those are the ones I would definitely like.
Minnesota.
To go to. Minnesota looks crazy.
Yeah, I'm a Bears fan and I want to go to Minnesota. I definitely.
Have you been to Soldier Field?
I've been to Soldier Field for like a second. I went in there.
You didn't go
I didn't go in. I couldn't go inside because it was locked up. I went just there. Yeah. I was a kid. But other than that, no. I want to go to Soldier Field. I could always go there. It's Minnesota. I want to go to Chicago, Minnesota game in there.
That dome is nice.
That dome is nice. Yeah.
The new Rams Stadium looks like it's going to be crazy too.
Where's the stadium going to be built at? Is it middle of LA?
No, it's in Inglewood.
Really?
Yeah.
It's dome?
It's dome?
Is it going to be a dome?
Oh, dome. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure it's a dome. Yeah.
Even the stadium they're in now is kind of nice.
Well, the Coliseum is just like historic.
Yeah,
it's like a museum.
It's really nice. What about the Chargers? Where are they going to play? The Coliseum forever?
I think they're going to go with them. I think they're playing there too.
Oh wow! Because it's so funny. Philip Rivers was like,
they're
me
not
a quote.
Playing at the Coliseum right now. They have some other.
No, they're playing at the Coliseum. Yeah. Philip Rivers was like, fans. We don't even have any fans.
Yeah, so true.
He's like, I don't care where we play.
Road teams go there, and a lot of them say it's like a home game for them because LA has so many transient people that come from different parts of the country,
but everybody's on that Rams bandwagon.
They gotta be. But even Rams games are not that crazy of a home field advantage. That's why a lot of people are saying they don't care if they have to go to LA to play the Rams because it doesn't. It's not really bad. I feel like of both teams, they definitely have the better home field advantage. But it's still not a great one.
And that's why, you know what, everybody talks shit, but New York teams are the best because no matter what, your team is always going to root you, even if they hate you.
Yeah.
You know, like LA.
There's always the home team advantage.
We have so many mix of people that move from other places to New York, and still you become a Knicks fan, you still become a Brooklyn fan, you still become this fan. Yep. You go to LA, people are the same fans from everywhere else.
You might get people to. I mean, you get people to convert to like the Lakers or the Dodgers.
Oh, Lakers! You know, you got to convert to Lakers, especially that Golden State win last night, which I got to talk to your girl about.
I don't know. It's like people move there usually like to start a career or something.
Yeah, exactly.
They're already entrenched in their teams, so that's why I feel like LA just doesn't. I don't know if they'll ever have that.
I think basketball is really, really strong over there.
Yeah, the Lakers,
sure. Clippers, and Golden State.
The Lakers and the Dodgers in LA.
Oh, and 49ers fans are really loyal.
Yeah.
Over there.
San
Francisco. Mm-hmm. That's a stadium I want to go to. I don't know why I want to go to 49ers Stadium.
Oh, the Levi Stadium?
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah. I wanted to go to the old what was the old one? Candlestick Park? Right on the bay. That would have been interesting.
Okay, I got a question for you. If you can go back in time, what team would you go see play? Or actually, what player would you want to go see play?
What player? I feel like it would be, I don't know, maybe a running back, just like if
you're thinking the same person I'm thinking,
like Walter Payton, or like used to like watching his or like his highlights. Is actually a Chicago Bear, Gale Sayers.
Yeah,
he has his highlight tape is crazy, just like running people over.
I think it was before his time,
moves. Man. He had some moves that like he could get by in the NFL today.
Oh yeah, I think most of those guys from back. It's reversed from the NBA.
Problem is he tore an ACL, and back then they didn't have the surgery to repair it. And I remember I forget what I was listening to an interview, and they said they gave him they called it a zipper because they basically just. I don't know what they do in the knee, but they sew it up just like it looks like a crazy long zipper on the front of your knee from the scar.
That's crazy.
But I was like, I mean, you watch his highlight tapes. He had some of the best highlights I've ever seen. But,
you know what I want to see? Bo Jackson. That's who
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I would love to see
now
Bo
you say
Jackson
that.
play,
I would love
man.
to see Bo Jackson.
Hey, live, that run,
Oh, man.
running. Because they said he was like man-child.
Yeah. I mean,
like I was trying to make a point before. It's just like the NFL, the players from the NFL in the past can play in this NFL because they hit harder, they're stronger. They might get a lot of penalties, but whatever. Basketball players, on the other hand, from this era can't play in this era, or this era can't even play in that era.
Yeah.
It's like they can't, they cannot because
it's too different.
The
Too different. Physicality is such a difference. Like you can't post up anymore. The game's too fast.
That's why Carmelo's just been evolving the game.
That's it. Melo was like
goodbye.
Melo's biggest strength was his post scoring. Like he put his back to you, and you couldn't do anything. Like he was gonna back you down and lay it up, or do a turnaround jumper on you, and you couldn't do anything about it.
It slows down the game too much for them now. They're trying to keep
the whole mid-range game is gone.
Gone. Oh yeah.
It's either you're dunking layup or a 3-point shot.
3-point shot, exactly. And big men could do 3-point shots now, so it's like kind of there's no mid range anymore.
As I talked, because I work with a lot of Sixers fans, but one of the guys I always talk to about the Sixers, he's always mad because Embiid's one of the best big men in the game. I'd probably say he's the best big man in the game.
I think he's like top 5 best players in the league. I think so.
I mean, he's awesome, and basically what he was saying is like he can't really play the post because Ben Simmons has no jump shot.
Yo.
So it's like,
don't even get me started on
Ben
that.
Simmons is like a point guard who won't shoot from outside of 10 feet.
I'm a Laker fan. Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, that's another one.
It's like,
but at least he's not really taking post play away from. Like that's the thing is Simmons is taking post play away from the best post big man in the game.
If you learn how to shoot, man, he'd be really good.
That's what
he's working on a shot.
I think honestly, if the Sixers can figure it out, I would trade him.
Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
To where?
Somebody will take him.
He'd be good in the Spurs.
I don't know. The Spurs are a very European style team.
Maybe you're right.
You gotta shoot. That's the problem. In today's NBA, if you're a guard, you gotta know how to shoot.
Oh yeah.
How many other guards can? I mean, look at his own team, Markelle Fultz. They won't even let him sniff the court.
They're trying to trade his ass.
Oh, they ain't getting
Markelle
shit for
Fultz.
him.
Jimmy Butler's really good shooting.
Yeah, Jimmy
Thank God.
Been on fire for them.
But now he's like slowing down.
I mean, Ben Simmons isn't hurting them that much. They obviously have their top 3 in the East or something like that, and so they're doing fine. But I feel like they'd be doing a lot better if he could just shoot the fucking ball.
I think Ben Simmons, now thinking about it, I think he would be good on the Clippers. You know why? Because there's so much diversity on that team. He doesn't really need to do too much. That team just needs a point guard, really. They have Lou Williams. Lou Williams can move to the shooting guard position. Move Ben Simmons to point guard.
Yeah.
He could just pass the ball. I like your snake is doing a hula dance right now.
Yeah, he might actually be getting hungry for once.
Wow. Ben has what kind of snake is that?
California King.
California King snake. Ben likes snakes. Eat your freaking fingers off. Speaking of snakes, I thought the Mamba was going to come back this year, man. The Black Mamba was going to come back. Kobe was going to come back this year.
To play with LeBron?
Play with LeBron. I was so sad about that. But LeBron got injured, by the way, last night.
Yeah,
in the Golden State game. Nah, man. I was so depressed.
It's a
groin injury. Sean Boyle injury.
Too.
Sean Boyle injury. Yeah, definitely. If you don't know who Sean Boyle is, it's an inside joke. Definitely, it's really. He said he played it off like it wasn't that bad, but they said he's going to be out several games. So he definitely tore something. Or maybe he got a hernia.
Well, he said it was. I don't know. He walked off pretty fine. I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be out 2-3 weeks.
We're gonna lose a couple games
because it's a grind. I mean, they still beat the. I mean, I know it was the third quarter already when he got hurt, but
yeah, but we beat the Warriors. Yeah, we did. We held them off for a whole quarter.
It's not like the Warriors haven't been known to just throw up 30 points real quick and come back from down 20.
Did you see that pants shot? It's like when you know that it's the end of an era. It's just all of them all miserable.
I don't know about all that, but
we'll see. Man, the Lakers are new, man. It's the new blood. All those young kids, they couldn't keep up with them anymore. And that kid, who played really good for us last night? The center, number 16. That was his name. Zoidback,
Zubat.
Zubat. There you go. Zubat. Yes. Zubat. Who's that Pokemon? He's really good as a centerman. I don't know where JaVale McGee went that night. I think he's injured or something. But he's playing really well for him. Tyson Chandler's playing really good for Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler? Tyson Chandler. I'm gonna say Wilson Chandler. Tyson Chandler's playing really good for us. Rajon Rondo back, so that's good. I guess we could win a couple of games. Maybe if we play some like weak teams.
Yeah.
But is there really any weak teams in the NBA?
Not in the West.
Not in the West. No, it's a battle, man.
The West is tough. What are you guys now? You guys are sitting
The 5th seed?
the 5th seed?
I think we're 5th or the 4th.
We shall see.
I
I was looking at freaking NBA news here on ESPN. It was like going down the NBA news list is all fucking stuff.
LeBron's
about
injured.
LeBron.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like Michael Jordan being injured.
How's this injury gonna affect X, Y, and Z?
Speaking of Michael Jordan, did you see that? The ESPN's coming out 2020. It's gonna be it's gonna be a 10-part series on Michael Jordan's career.
Really?
ESPN's doing a documentary.
Nice.
So it's gonna be 10 nights of Michael Jordan. It's so crazy. Ben's looking at his phone again.
People, man.
Ben is seeing if all his toys are coming in. Yeah, they're doing 10 nights. Apparently, they're doing 10 nights in 2020. It's gonna be the documentary of Michael Jordan on ESPN. I think it's gonna be really good. So they're doing 30 hour longs, 10 days. So it's 10 hours of straight Michael Jordan. His whole career. They're going to have people do interviews and everything. It's going to be amazing. That means that the box set's going to come out, and it's going to be even better. I cannot wait to see that. They announced it yesterday. There's a trailer out. So it depicts the whole, from beginning to end, his whole career. It's going to have the Wizards, North Carolina, the Bulls, his return, his father's death, etc. Michael Jordan, man. Smacking the head above that kid the other day, yeah. It's the best thing we got out of him, but
Been in the news a lot.
nobody's ever going to be bigger than Jordan. I don't think, man, in sports.
Bigger than Jordan.
No.
As
a person, LeBron's a better person than Michael Jordan. As a player, nobody's going to see him. It's like Wilt Chamberlain. How long do we think Wilt Chamberlain was the greatest? How long did our fathers think Magic Johnson was the greatest? Now look at that. Michael Jordan is the greatest through every generation so far. This is what? 5-6 generations in right now? Like people going, Michael Jordan's the best. Michael Jordan's the best.
not 5 or 6.
Yeah?
It's like 2.
No?
Michael Jordan retired in the 90s.
Let's see this. Your dad, right? His dad knew Michael Jordan. Mm. You. And then my kid's going to know Jordan. Right?
Your kid's not going to know Jordan.
Yes, you will.
Your kid's barely going to know LeBron.
You're crazy.
You can talk about Jordan, but the kid's not going to... Michael Jordan's not going to be...
I was looking at Magic Johnson highlights. I didn't watch Magic Johnson play. I saw Jordan play.
I don't know.
Kobe's the best for me. Still, to this day, Kobe's the best. But still, Michael Jordan is a brand. He's a thing. And then they're going to do this documentary now, right? The dogs call me bullshit. They're going to do this documentary now. It's going to be coming in 2020. Now, a new generation is going to find out how great he was. Like, Michael Jackson.
I think everybody
you think he's going to
knows
disappear?
how great Michael Jordan was, but as far as, like, think about kids today. You can't find a kid today under the age of, like, 12 who's going to tell you, oh, yeah, that was Michael Jordan. They're all going to talk about LeBron.
Or Steph Curry, I guess. But but they were wearing Jordans though. They were right and wrong.
They're wearing Jordans. But
you think people are gonna be? You think in 10 years people are gonna be wearing LeBrons?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Kids
LeBron is the best businessman in the NBA.
I don't think so.
Better than Jordan.
I think Jordan's gonna last.
Anybody.
I think Jordan's. You think Jordan's gonna be done? You think You think in the next 50 years people are not gonna be wearing Jordans? And people are gonna be wearing LeBrons.
I don't wear Jordans, so. I don't wear any of those.
I wear Jordans.
Shoes. I think they're a waste of money.
They are kind of a waste of money, but they look nice though. They're really pretty.
I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll find out. See how this goes.
Speaking of great players, who do you think is the next great player coming up? You think this kid Zion is going to be the next big thing?
No, he's a big man.
You think that's it? You don't think he's going to be the next LeBron? The next Jordan?
No.
Next Kobe?
He's I don't know. I mean,
did you see him play?
I gotta watch him play more.
Have you seen him dunk the ball?
Yeah,
You see him shoot the three?
Look at DeAndre Ayton. Everybody was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna go," and he's good. But do you think he's gonna be great?
He's a center though.
Yeah.
What's his name? Is not a center.
What is that? He's like 6'9".
He's a power forward, small forward. He's like LeBron.
We'll see.
He's a
Can
beast.
he handle the ball like LeBron?
Yeah.
Can he pass like LeBron? Dribble like LeBron?
His IQ level is ridiculous.
I gotta watch him.
You've never seen Zion play?
No.
Wow. No. I've been watching him since like high school.
I watched him play when they lost to
Gonzaga. Yeah. Wait, how did he do in that game? He got shut out?
I don't remember.
I don't remember because he wasn't paying attention.
It's a bad sign, though.
Oh, Jesus. You know, Ben, you know what's a bad sign? That the Yankees are just stocking up on players, and they're going to destroy the whole MLB again. The whole MLB is going to be broken open again, and it's going to be the Yankees for 10 freaking straight years of death.
I don't know about all that.
You guys are going to get Machado.
If we get Machado.
You're going to get Machado. He's telling everybody he wants to play. And you're going to get Harper. It's going to happen.
No, we're not getting Harper.
You don't think so?
No, we don't have space for him.
They want him to play first base?
I think, huh?
They want him to play first base?
No. We got good cheap options at first base. They ain't gonna pay Bryce Harper $25 million to. Bryce Harper, I think, is going to LA.
The Dodgers? Oh, because they just traded. Let's talk about that trade. So crazy. Matt Kemp and Yasuo Puig. I guess Kemp is washed up.
Puig got traded?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
What? They traded him to the Reds. To both of them to the Reds.
The Reds?
Yeah.
I gotta find this.
You didn't know about that trade?
Oh, yeah, look at that. Puig and company.
Why do you think they would trade Yasuo Puig? Is he like the next best thing since sliced bread?
He's alright.
He was really good for.
Right? Well, he was just a hot story for a while, but I mean, he's injury prone. They were kind of platooning him for a while too this season, and I know he wasn't happy about that. So I think that sucks though. He's going to Cincinnati. Yasiel Puig is going to go crazy in Cincinnati.
You think so?
Yeah, he's a lively guy. He's not gonna.
I mean, they robbed his house like 22 times.
They're gonna put him in Cincinnati. He's gonna explode over there.
He's gonna become a big player. You think? Matt Kemp's gonna die out there.
I'm surprised they traded Kemp.
Yeah, well, he's old now. Kemp's been in the league for a long time, right?
Puig, Alex Wood, and Kyle.
Those are draft picks, right?
Alex Wood, I don't know. I thought Alex Wood might be pretty legit, but I'm not sure.
Who was the number one pick this year?
In baseball?
Yeah. Was it Bradley something?
Doesn't matter. Those guys never come up for another 4 or 5 years anyway.
Well, Mike Trout, wasn't he number one pick and like straight to the top?
No, he played in the minors for a little bit.
See, I gotta start following baseball.
He came up pretty young. I think he was like 21 though. He was drafted right out of high school. I didn't. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did he? Okay, so then.
I think he's like 3 years in the minors. Same as like Bryce Harper did 3 years.
My cousin got drafted by the Mets, and he was like in their what's the lowest one?
Single A.
Yeah, he was on that team. But I guess that's right. I guess they get you right out of high school. You don't go to college, and you kind of just
have to for
baseball. That's so crazy.
I think it's something like, because you can get drafted and be like, I don't want to go to that team, and then go to college.
Is that what Russell Wilson did?
Yeah. I mean, because in baseball you can get drafted at any time. Like you can play your freshman year, get drafted. I'm gonna go back to college. Play your sophomore year, get drafted again by a different team. Mm-hmm. So you just keep re-entering the draft. I know a couple of guys have done that.
So what's Russell Wilson's situation? So he got drafted by the Yankees and they just kept him?
No, he got drafted by the Mariners.
And they traded his rights to the Yankees?
They traded his rights to the Yankees because it was like a thing with his dad. He always wanted to play on the Yankees or something like that.
I mean, do you think he's ever going to get there?
No. He just does it for spring training. He likes to. I think it keeps his just different things sharp, you know. So
technically, he's been a Yankee. He's a Yankee.
Yeah, technically, he is a Yankee.
So they can retire his number.
No. What number? He wears 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's already retired. He can't wear 3 on the Yankees. No can do. I believe it's 3 is only retired once. 3 was 3 Babe Ruth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth.
You getting that number?
Babe Ruth. I think something on this day, Babe Ruth was traded. He was bought by the Red Sox for $150,000.
Crazy.
Back then, that must have been like crazy money.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about this whole Jon Jones situation real quick, man.
Oh man.
So this one's for you, John, because you requested it. Man, where did we begin, man? You know, it's really disappointing.
Basically, this is what happened. This is what they're saying happened.
It's so disappointing.
They tested him last year after the DC
For that little,
fight,
yeah.
and he got failed for whatever what they call it, metabolite, I think it was called. And they that's what he failed for, and so they're saying now that this failure was that same metabolite, but not because he took it again, but because it's just still in his digestive system or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why California would agree to put the fight on. And so technically, yes, he got flagged, but not for something he did again. And that's why California agreed to put the fight on.
Okay.
And apparently the reason Nevada couldn't do it was because they were all on Christmas vacation, or whoever the decision makers are over there were on vacation, and they couldn't clear him fast enough to get the fight done. So that's why it was moved to California instead of just canceling the fight or what they usually do.
Yeah.
So now it's moving to the LA Forum in Inglewood,
Which is crazy. How many people lost so much money?
A tiny. I'm guessing what they did is refunded the tickets and all that. The T-Mobile Arena compared to the LA Forum, Dana White said he would have cleared probably like $6.5 million just from the gate at T-Mobile Arena, and he said they'll be lucky to make 1.5 at the Forum.
Yeah, because
it's such a smaller venue.
Yeah. And Vegas lost so much money from that.
Vegas did lose a ton of money. All that tourist dollars.
People came from countries and places to watch the fight.
Because Gustafsson's from Sweden.
Yeah, they moved.
People fly in from over
Jon
there.
Jones was trying to pay for people's things and stuff.
It's crazy.
Hey man, it's crazy.
It was. I don't know, but what are you gonna do?
He'll make a lot of buys on
I'm
pay-per-view.
excited for the fight. I just rewatched Jones Gustafsson 1. That was a real good fight. John was definitely tested in that fight. A lot of people say Gustafsson might have beat him. I don't think he beat him. I think it's going to happen. The first 3 rounds, it was kind of, you could go either way. And in a championship fight, those rounds are going to go to the champion.
Yeah.
And then the 4th round and the 5th round, John definitely just destroyed him. By the end of that fight, Gustafsson was running. Because I think he thought he had a lead on the rounds. And Jones was putting it on him in that 5th round. And every time he got caught with something, Gustafsson was like jogging away, turning around and stuff like that. But this is going to be a great fight. Those two guys, they want this fight. There's a lot of bad blood. They've been talking a lot of shit. Gustafsson believes he beat him the first time.
What, you didn't?
I don't think he, like I said, I don't think he did. But we'll see. It's going to be a great fight. We got that fight. You taking Jones?
I'm taking Jones.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to take Jones, but I think Gustafsson's going to win.
You think that was
I think so, man, because he's going to be like, I have something to prove.
I think this fight's not going all 5 rounds. I think this is going to be a stoppage.
Yeah, it's either going to be a stoppage or a knockout early.
I just can't see Gustafsson finishing.
They're going to swing. They're going to swing for the fences, and whoever gets clocked.
I think so. I think it's going to be the most aggressive fight I think either of them have ever had. So I think this is a great card, though. They got plenty of other fights.
I think first round knockout.
First round knockout.
I think somebody's going to knock somebody out. First round.
I don't. I wonder. Let's look up the betting lines for this fight. Because I would like to see what the over-under is on that. For
Sorry, I had to text like that.
Can't find it on here.
I mean, who else? Cyborg's fighting. Cyborg's gonna win.
Cyborg Nunes. I don't know. Nunes.
Cyborg.
I think Cyborg's gonna win.
I don't like Nunes.
I think she's just too cocky. Big for like she's like a giant cyborg. Yeah. It's crazy. I'd be terrified to fight that woman.
Oh my god,
but,
she hits so hard.
Yeah, I think she's just too much to handle. I don't see anybody beating her.
I don't see Nunes going out of this fight. I think they're gonna do Cyborg's gonna win. Then they're gonna have a number 2, and then I think Nunes is gonna win after that because he's gonna learn from the beating. Because I think what happens is a lot of people fight Cyborg and they don't know how much power she really has.
Yeah.
And then when you see them get hit for the first time, they're like,
the thing, if Nunes goes into this fight like she likes to fight and just run people over,
ain't gonna happen.
She's gonna get dropped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wake up call for her.
If she comes in and tries to box,
imagine she knocks her out though. If she knocks out
Cyborg out, that'd be crazy.
I think Dana White's hoping for that. Knockout of the night. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's just weird because like she's like a freaking unicorn. It's like once she's gone, that'll bring balance to that division because you got a 145 division.
She needs to fight Ronda.
Nobody wants to fight Cyborg.
Ronda needs to come back and fight Cyborg.
Ronda
and get messed up and die.
Ronda would die. That would never happen. There you go. Let's see. UFC Saturday night. Can you believe BJ Penn is fighting again?
That's so crazy.
He's the first card on the undercard.
You think he's gonna win?
I don't know. He's fighting Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall's favored.
Tristan, my brother likes Ryan Hall.
Uriah Hall's not even on the undercard. He's on the Fight Pass card before the undercard.
Jesus.
That guy has fallen.
No, you know who's fallen? Johnny Hendricks. Where is he now?
Well, he caught that ass whooping from.
Yeah, he did. He was my favorite UFC fighter after he fought J.C. Pierre.
Who did they talk about on Rogan? Him and Joey Diaz were talking about.
Joseph Pierre he was fighting, and then he caught it from who did he catch it from? The guy that's like a monster they're talking about. Yeah. They say when you go fight him, you don't ever come out the same.
Yeah. I can't remember who the hell it was. I don't know, but yeah, Johnny. I don't even think he's in the UFC anymore.
Nah, yeah, he's gone, bro.
In Bellator. Let's see. All right, here we go.
What's that dancing guy in Bellator?
Dancing guy?
Yeah, it's a dancing guy in Bellator.
Here you go. John Jones is the favorite.
Of course, he's the favorite.
Fight lines. Round betting. Winning method. They don't have over-under? Just for rounds? Yeah, they don't have an over-under for some reason. I guess I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Jones by decision. Let's see the Gustafson. Jones by decision is the favorite way that they're saying this fight's gonna end.
I think Jones is gonna lose. Okay, I changed my decision. I'm going with Gustafson. I am 100%. Gustafson's gonna win.
Gustafson by decision. Gustafson by knockout. You think?
Yes.
In the first round?
I think first round. Late. Like I think it's gonna be a clip. Like they're gonna go at it and then
plus 1,400.
I think John Jones has too much on his plate, man. I think he has too much on his mind.
Bet $100.
I'm not betting $100.
You bet $100?
No, because every time I bet you, I lose, so I'm not betting you. Except for the Steelers versus Bears.
3,300. That's the least likely outcome they're saying is Gustafsson by knockout or by finish in the 5th round. Which obviously.
Well, you're gonna be.
I think I'm saying around 3rd, 4th round knockout for Jones.
I think. Yeah, I think the fight's gonna be good. I think this UFC card's gonna be amazing, but it's gonna lose a lot of its luster because of the move. With that said, you're gonna be in Bronx sucking pee-pee somewhere, and because you're gonna leave me and John here all by yourself. Sorry, that was really aggressive. So I think it's gonna be a really good fight. I think it's gonna be a really good card, and what Dana White just did is stupid. Even without that fight, they could have had a really good card. You could have put somebody else in that fight.
Good card. But you're selling Jones. That's what you're selling.
I don't know.
You got Condit Chiesa. That's a good fight. Chad Mendes is coming back. Well, this is his second fight back against Volkanovski. That's a good fight too. That's the first fight of the main card. Yeah. Arlovsky's fighting. Oh man, this card is stacked. Kat Zingano versus Megan Anderson.
Megan Anderson.
Apparently, you have to call her Megan. Yeah, that's a good card. BJ Penn, man. Look at that guy.
BJ Penn. He used to be so good.
Not be fighting anymore.
So, all right. So, you really think this card's gonna be good?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All
I
right.
think this card is going to happen. And it's
Maybe if you don't go to the Bronx, we'll actually do a live podcast of just you talking about it, but probably not. Unfortunately, we got to cut things a little short today. This will be our short podcast for this week. After
2 questions.
2 questions. Ask me. What's a quick question?
There's 2 scenarios.
Okay.
We're going to go quick NFL playoff scenarios.
Yep. Oh, NFL playoffs. I almost forgot.
Yes. Ravens are in right now.
Yes.
It's the 4th seed winning the AFC.
They're scary. Scary team.
North. Steelers have to win, and the Ravens have to lose to get in. What do you think?
Who's the Steelers? Who's the Ravens playing?
Ravens are playing the Browns, and Steelers are playing the Bengals.
Ravens are going to lose.
You think the Ravens
And Steelers are going to beat the Bengals.
I hope so.
Because the Bengals are not the same team.
The only other way the Steelers get in is if they win and the Colts and Titans tie.
Titans are going to lose this week.
You think Titans are going to lose? That means the
Yeah.
Colts will be in.
Yeah,
That
Colts are
means-
going to be in, definitely. That's a scary team.
All right, so let's in our fantasy
Yeah.
say the Steelers make it and the Colts make it.
Yep.
We'll have a first round Texans Colts, which would be sick,
Mhm.
and then
That'd be a
Steelers Chargers, which would be a good game.
I think Chargers going to take Steelers, but I'm sorry. Chargers are a young team,
They're
man.
They're
Good team.
We almost
And-
had them though.
And and Connor comes back, it's going to be interesting.
Now, NFC. There's only one team that can still get in that's not in. It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
They look strong, man.
They gotta beat the Redskins, which
It's going to
to be
happen.
honest, that's not impossible.
It's not impossible at all,
And the Vikings have to lose to your Bears.
which they are going to. We're not
The
going
Vikings
to.
are gonna lose?
Yep, because we're not going to let the Vikings win. We're
You guys
finished.
are gonna play just to keep the Vikings out?
Yep.
I don't know. You guys are locked in. You can't move up anymore.
We can get by, though. If we win and then the Rams lose,
Can you?
we can get in. We can get first round bye.
Okay, so maybe you're playing.
We're gonna have to. Everybody's playing until week 17. There's no breaks right now.
This is one of those years.
No
All right,
breaks.
Yeah, so I don't think the Vikings can beat you if you guys are actually playing. But if the Rams, I believe, play before you guys. So if the Rams win, then you can't get anything. Then you guys aren't going to be. There's no way that would be stupid to put your starters in.
Yeah.
And then the Vikings can win.
I honestly think we're gonna beat the Vikings. We need to because it's a pride thing, and plus we want to get the first round bye. And Rams have to lose though. Rams have to
Rams
lose,
have to lose, yeah.
and I hope they do.
It doesn't matter if they can lose.
Ah, shit. Bears. We need the first round bye. We
I don't
definitely
think
need.
you need it.
Yeah, we don't want to play.
No, your team travels, dude. That defense is nasty.
Yeah, but we need a break.
But think about it. If you lose to the Vikings, you get the Vikings in the first round. That's a cakewalk, in my opinion.
Yeah, but why would we want to play the Vikings twice in a row?
Because
Vikings and us have
if you
crazy
don't play
games.
the Vikings, you play the Eagles.
Which I think we could beat.
You rather play the Eagles?
I'd rather play Eagles. Nick Foles is a little punk ass bitch, so I know a lot of Eagles fans are gonna come at me for that. But Nick Foles is an easy target. If they hit him once, he's gonna be on the floor for a long time.
So let's do this real quick. We're gonna run through our so in the AFC we got Texans, Colts. Who do you think?
Colts.
Colts? Okay. Colts, Ravens, Chargers, or Steelers, Chargers.
Chargers,
yeah. So then we would have Patriots, Chargers. That would be a good game.
Oh, yeah. But Patriots not the same, so Chargers again.
I think Chargers, right? And then Chiefs, Colts.
Colts.
You think the Colts
I think Colts are going to knock the Chiefs out first round.
Man,
the Chiefs are not good in the playoffs, man, always. And their defense sucks balls.
So then you have Colts, Chargers, both wildcard teams making it to the AFC Championship.
Yep.
That would be some shit. So then you have Colts, Chargers in LA, which they might actually, because it's not like there's indie fans all over the country, you know? So they might actually have a home field advantage against the Colts. What do you got there?
That's loaded. The Colts.
Colts over the Chargers?
Yes.
Defense?
I think the Colts just a strong. They want it, man.
All right, you got the Colts in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I do. I think I got Colts in the Super Bowl.
NFC.
Bears all the way. Bowling through everybody.
I'm gonna do the NFC because you're biased.
I am Bears all the way.
So, let's see. So we got to say we don't have the Eagles getting it. So it will be Bears, Eagles, and obviously, yeah, I think the Bears are gonna take that one. And then Cowboys, Seahawks, which I think the Seahawks are gonna take. So then we got Saints, Seahawks in New Orleans. I think that's a good game. Can the Seahawks beat the Saints in New Orleans, though? I would say
yes.
I think they can.
I think they can. I don't know, man. They just look weak now. Saints look really weak. They look so weak.
They're limping in for sure. And then I wanted to pick the Seahawks, but the Saints in New Orleans are just a freak show.
It is, but look at the week they looked in the last couple weeks. Breach threw a touchdown first time in a fourth quarter. Like, come on.
I feel like that's a coin flip. If the Seahawks defense plays the way they're capable of playing and they can run the ball, the thing is the Saints have the number one run defenses in the league. So I don't know if they can. I'm taking the Saints. My wife will kill me, but I'm taking the Saints. And then we got Rams, Bears.
Bears.
I think the Bears. I think the Rams are showing weakness.
Yep.
I think
every team
will break that defense.
Every team that was really good in the beginning is showing really a lot of weakness right now.
So we got Bears, Saints in New Orleans, and I think honestly, I take the Bears.
Nice.
I think the Bears can apply that pressure to Drew Brees, and I think they're not a run-heavy team. They use Tariq Cohen a lot. They can use Jordan Howard if they have to, but they won't want to against the Saints. So if the Bears wide receivers are game, I think they beat the Saints in New Orleans. So we got Bears, Colts in the Super Bowl. You have Bears, Colts in the Super Bowl.
I do.
You're obviously going to take the Bears.
I will take the Bears. Because that's a revenge game. That is a revenge game. We lost the Super Bowl.
The Colts in the Super Bowl.
We lost to the Colts in the Super Bowl last time, so we will be beating them this year.
I don't think the Steelers are going to make it. I just don't think my team is good enough, so I'm not even going to pretend to be biased.
I think the Colts are going to destroy everybody except for the Bears.
I think it's Chargers Bears in the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be Chargers Chiefs in the AFC Championship, and
that'd be a good Super Bowl, man.
I feel like Rivers might just eke out over Mahomes.
He's trying. Rivers only got a couple more years left, man.
This is his best team he's had since LT left.
Yep.
So he wants this.
He does.
I think Chargers Bears in the Super Bowl.
As long as Keenan Allen can stay healthy.
And I don't know who I'd pick in that Super Bowl. Chargers Bears. That would be a sick Super Bowl. I think that's the best Super Bowl we got right now.
Yeah.
I don't know who to take. I'm gonna save my opinion until next week.
All right. So we're gonna save your opinion. Save your opinion for next week, and I'm gonna save my opinion because I know the Bears. Actually, the Bears are gonna win. Bears are winning everything. It's not changing. It might change next week. We'll see how these games go. We'll see how the injuries go. If somebody gets injured,
we'll have
hope
a
Eddie Jackson comes back.
Playoff layout next week, and we'll talk about that.
All right. Well, in that case, guys, it's a short one. We'll be back next week, and we'll talk about all this stuff. Hopefully, the Spider-Man trailer comes out next week. Hopefully, we'll get a new Avengers trailer. A new Avengers trailer, maybe trailer teaser. New Star Wars teaser. But then they said they were getting it in December, so it might be coming New Year's or something. There's a lot of stuff. So next time we'll see you guys, I think it'll be New Year's. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And Merry Christmas. And drink a lot, be safe, and have a good day.
Definitely be safe.
Be safe.
Peace.
Peace.